So welcome to the owner portal. This is what we call our portfolio screen, and it's what your landlords will see when they first log in. This page is designed for a quick summary. So it's not designed for them to drill down into their details, but just to see at a glance, what have I been paid and what am I owed today? By default, it will show a date range, which is the first of the previous month to today. And the reason that we selected that date range is because we initially had it set to 30 days, but landlords just said to us, our tenants pay too irregularly. We typically have 5-week months, so we expanded it a little bit. And that will be used to drive these figures here. So paid to you will show the landlord how much they've been paid as the owner during that period. Money in will show them how much they've received as income during that period in terms of incoming payments from their tenants. Money out is all outgoing payments combined. So that's money to the owner. That's also commissions, fees, contractor payments, just anything that's gone through their property is outgoing. And then tenant arrears will show them at the time that the page loads how much they're owed by their tenants. So they can see at a glance what's going on with their portfolio right now. If they're an agency with multiple branches, then everything will be merged together into one big pot. But if they want to, the landlord at any time could just click up here and switch to one specific agency and see only information from them. There's also a page for the specific property. So I can click on this one, for instance, and it will show me information about this particular one. So for example, I can see that I've got one specific tenant, which is Crawford down here. I can see that he's active because he has an active ongoing rent. I've also got similar summary boxes. So you can see I've got the same figures that I had before, but it also includes the property account now. So I can see how much money is held in the maintenance float on any particular property. And we've also taken the decision to place the agency's contact details very prominently on the right-hand side. And we did this because we want landlords to understand that their relationship is still themselves to the agency, not themselves to PayProp, despite our branding being all over the place. These two boxes are also clickable. So if I go to money out, you see it will take me to the payments tab up here. There's no transactions on there just yet because they're historical, but I'll show you how to filter them. If I click back to portfolio and then to payments, just to show you how the page looks by default when you click on it without coming to it through a specific property, it looks like this. And on this page in particular, I can also go and edit the date range. So I can look at any historical data that I've got in the PayProp account for a period of up to 6 months at a time. So if you want to look at a year, you just have to do it in 2 6-month chunks. Then I've got the option to filter the payments down to all payments where everything's all in one list. I can look at money in, so only money that's received and invoices to my tenants, and then money out, which is all outgoing payments. I've got additional summary boxes that you can see there. And then in this section, I've got the date and the property. The from will show you who the payment is from if that information is available. To is the name of the beneficiary. Description is the description and category that the agent entered in PayProp. So for example, on this contractor payment, it says repairs to kitchen wiring and then contractor. Money in will show you the amount of the payment received or the invoice. Invoices here are shown in blue to distinguish them. And we put them in this workflow specifically so that it would make it easier to reconcile them to payments. So you can see the money being requested and then the incoming payment to match to it. And they also have this blue invoice icon. An incoming payment will have a green amount. Then on the right-hand side, we've got the money out and we've got the VAT amounts as well. And we also have this paperclip icon, which I can click here and it will open up this drawer. And this will allow me to see any PDF documents that were attached to any of the payments that were made during this period. So in this particular case, the agency has attached a contractor invoice and a picture of the door that was repaired just to kind of show the work. And if I download that, I can just open it up like that. So it's a very easy way of distributing files. Any PDF document that is under 16 megabytes can be attached. And we've removed the limitation that applied to the app, which capped it at 16 at one file. So any PDF document that is a maximum of 16 megabytes can be uploaded there. We've also got an option to download a CSV, and this was a huge request from our landlords because they want their data to be portable. They want to be able to do calculations on it, and they want to be able to import it into other packages. So we've added that there, and landlords can download that at any time. We've also added a statements tab, and these are our new redesigned statements, which we did based on surveys from the landlords. We got a lot of information from them in terms of what they wanted. And what will happen is on the first of each month, a new statement will be generated and added here. And they just click the download button and you can see it opens up like this. And what we did is we redesigned the statements to have a more bank statement-like flow, because we kept getting feedback and questions from landlords, but they all kind of circled around the same central question, which is, why isn't my PayProp statement a bank statement? So that's what we've done. The only difference is that it breaks it down per property. So you see here, I've got a property name at the top. If I have multiple properties, I'll just have a different section for each one. And then it also includes the tenant arrears and the agency VAT. And this was another requested feature as well, which is that we've put in definitions, because we did find that a lot of landlords as well were a bit confused about some of the terminology. So we've added a key just to make it a bit more readable for them. There we go. So that's the PayProp Owner Portal. And if you have any questions, then please feel free to let me know.